Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And this morning is all about the scandalous Sabbath. The scandalous Sabbath. How about that? I know you're wondering, my God, Bishop, you're talking about the scandalous Sabbath. Is the Sabbath scandalous? Well, in the text, we're going to find out how the Sabbath is scandalous. As you know, on Fridays, I always give you a preview of what I'm going to be ministering on Sunday. And the word is going to be outstanding. Don't you dare miss it. And it's all about the scandalous Sabbath, the scandalous Sabbath. Going to give you the text to talk to take away 5 minutes or less. You already know what you need to do. You need to put your the revelation that you get in the chat area, share it, and then do a watch party. And then, what I always say, don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. Want to make sure that we get the word out about the scandalous Sabbath. You know, we're in this whole series on the Sabbath and what that means. It's not just sitting back doing nothing. It's not that. It's not okay. It's not Sunday, let me go to church or not go to church, whatever the case may be. Is really altogether something that the text is teaching us. We said that that first day, the first thing that God made holy was a day, not a person, not a place, not a space, but a day. How about that? So to that end, let's just dig into it in terms of the scandalous Sabbath. And of course, let's start it off with our morning manna.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day.
The scandalous Sabbath. The scandalous Sabbath. How about that? Here it is, the text, Luke 13:12. Luke 13:12. And when Jesus saw her, he called her to him and said unto her, Woman, thou art loose from thine infirmity, from your weakness, from what has bent you over. Here is this woman. When Jesus enters the temple, she is doubled over. And what happens in this moment that this scandalous Sabbath takes place? Let's walk through the text and let's find out. Jesus didn't wait for her to ask, could he straighten her out? No. Jesus didn't crawl or ask her, can you crawl to the altar? She didn't, not at all. She didn't even testify first. He did three things, and I want you to get these three things on this Sabbath in which he scandalized because he dared to turn somebody's life back into a life worth living. And that's really what the Sabbath is all about. And that's what Jesus did for her and wants to do for us. The first thing he did, he saw her. He saw her. That's the thing that I want you to grab a hold of in terms of the Sabbath is that you need to know that Jesus sees you. He sees your rest. He sees your tiredness. He sees the fact that you need to draw closer to him. He sees you as he saw her. When everybody else would have looked at her in a scandalous way, he saw her. Why are you even in the temple? What is this? You are not a whole person. You're doubled over, you're bent over. But Jesus saw her. The second thing he did was even more scandalous. After seeing her, he called her. He called her. And all of this, of course, is taking place on the Sabbath when there should be no work, not even healing. But he called her. Wow. Are you kidding me? He spoke to this woman. That's right. Spoke to this woman in the temple against all rules and regulations and understanding of the Levitical law. Not only did he see her, he called her, and then he loosed her. He loosed her. Isn't that a wonderful thing? But those who were there, they were so upset with the fact that he would do such a thing on the Sabbath. because clearly you don't do that on the Sabbath. This Sabbath is supposed to be made holy. Well, what more is holiness than on a day in which you are loose, you have seen, and you have been called? That's what happens on the Sabbath. Don't get focused just on talking about a day off or whether or not it's Sunday and I'm kicking back and I'm not cooking on I cook on Saturday in an OG way so that I don't have to cook on Sunday. All of that stuff. Not at all. On the Sabbath, this is what Jesus does. He sees, he calls, and he looses, despite what others may say. All of it was done on the scandalous Sabbath. So, what's your takeaway today? This Sunday, don't just show up to rest, show up to be released. Don't just show up Sunday for rest, show up to be released. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. To bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. I'll see you Sunday with more word and Monday with more manna. God bless you.